Hey, there you are, Sandy here. Welcome to Out Here on the Farm. I heard there's a story told about certain disciples, two of them actually, had been working and carrying out the good news to the people, and they captured them and they put them in prison. And while they were there, Paul and Silas sat there quietly for a long time. And there was no comfort in this place that they were at. No lights, no heat, no air, just a dungeon place. But what happened while they were there was they had learned a long time ago that they cannot be moved by the circumstances around them, cannot be affected by the fact that they were sitting behind bars and no one to come and bail them out. Maybe some didn't even know they were in prison, but there they were. And all of a sudden, we're going to sing to the top of our lungs. We're going to worship and praise and just hit the high notes and the low notes. And we're going to let it be known. You have not moved me simply by locking me away. You can't lock me away from the emotions that I feel, from the compassion or the contentment or the joy. You can't take that away from me. I'm going to manifest my feelings toward the God that I love and that I serve and that I know is the only one and the only hope we have right now. Paul more than likely told Silas is the fact that it's going to take God to free us here out of this place. Can you hear him singing? Isn't that rather odd that of all places, instead of complaining and murmuring and whining and crying, they sang beautiful song unto the Lord? And all of a sudden, something happened as they were singing. The cell doors unlocked. The chains fell off of them where they were bound. See, they didn't want them to be free, but with God, you can get free regardless of what it may appear to man and what he's done. God will set you free anyway, and that's just exactly what he did with Paul and Silas. The chains fell off, the doors unlocked, and the jailkeeper was concerned and was worried about what he was going to have to face. He thought he'd let them break out. But they didn't leave. It just took time for the individual that was the keeper of the keys of the cells there to receive what they had. And what they had was a song to sing. Now, I said this to share with you sometimes. Maybe you feel like you have a talent or a gift. Not many's hearing it. You just don't feel like that you're going to ever sing on the mountaintop to where all will hear your voice. Many are called to sing in the valley, where it echoes all around and bounces off the mountain and all through the valley. That's where it's most important. It's vital sometimes that the music will be heard in the valley. Sometimes, possibly, even in a jail cell or in a hospital. I've shared with you before some of the incidents that I've had. I was sitting outside with my daughter in the emergency room, and they had told me, to go on and take my seat somewhere. And I heard this beautiful, beautiful song being sang. Lord, you know me better than I know myself. You were always there for me when I needed help. Times, Lord, I stumbled. Times I fell, you picked me up and dried my tears. You gave me hope, took all my fear. You are just the greatest God. Now there are times when we're singing or praying or seeking or just meditating, just getting quiet. You don't know who might hear you, who might be listening, might be the very one to set you free, to unlock what you feel locked in at. Sing and worship and just give your talents, your gifts. Let them, it doesn't matter where it's at. You see how vital it was there for Paul and Silas to sing in prison, in a dungeon. Wasn't pleasant, as I said. They brought in pleasantries. They brought in the pleasant sound and the music and the worship. That's what we're called to do, and to just spread some joy and happiness in this world. Share some kindness with one another. I'm glad you stopped in, and I look forward to the next time. And so, until next time.